There's a recent startup out of Dallas, Door.com, disrupting the residential real estate market by reducing the 6% commission that realtors charge for buying and selling property. How's it all work? Alex Doubet, who founded Doorhomes.com, joining us now. Alex, good morning.
Good morning, Bob. Thrilled to be here. Thanks for having me.
Pleasure to have you. Thank you so much. Tell us a little bit how you're doing this. So instead of a 6% commission, you're talking about charging flat fees for buying and selling homes.
Yeah, absolutely. So I started the company back in 2015, really because of a pretty simple story. My mom sold her house. Mm-hmm. She paid a little over $50,000, an incredible amount of money, and she didn't get a thank you note. She didn't get a bottle of wine. She didn't get anything like that. And what we do at Door is pretty simple. We leverage technology to sell homes more quickly, for more money, for a lot less cost to the consumer. So we charge a flat $5,000 at close rather than 6%. So if you're selling a $500,000 house, for instance, we save you $10,000. If you're buying that same house, we actually give you money back. So we give you money to work with us. So if you bought a $500,000 home with Door, we'd give you back $10,000 at close.
That is an amazing concept. Now, aside from the financial aspect of this, go back to the technology you talked about. You leverage technology to move homes faster. How so?
A lot of things. I'd say the headline is twofold, really. We leverage technology to make our client acquisition less expensive so that we're not reliant on the expensive ways that you see traditional brokerages find clients. We have a lot of software now on our site that makes it much easier for the residents of North Texas to search for homes, request showings with us, request that we come out to list their home. And then on the employee-facing side, if you think of a real estate transaction as 200 steps, for instance, there's no magic bullet that saves 50% of the time, in our view, but there's 5 minutes to be saved from a lot of those steps. And so we're getting better and better at shaving off a little bit of time from each of those steps for our employees. And what that enables them to do is give our clients better service. But then also in the markets where you look at DFW-wide, our homes actually sell 14% faster than the market average, or a significantly higher amount. The average you see in Dallas, for instance, is around $340,000. Collin County is around $360,000. We're about $100,000 above that average, at least, in all the markets where we operate.
Alex, we're a little short on time, but briefly, how is the market reacting? How are realtors reacting to the idea of a flat fee versus their commission?
Well, realtors are angry, but I will say I don't really mind what they think. I only care what our clients think about. And I think that, frankly, realtors should be ashamed of what they're charging people because they've known for years, for decades, that their work has changed. The Internet, 95% of buyers now use the Internet to look for a home. We're just acknowledging that fact. We still give our clients full professional service, but there's no reason to charge 6% any longer.
Alex Doubet, who founded Doorhomes.com. I love your attitude, I love your energy, and I love the concept. I really appreciate you coming on to tell us all about it. And we encourage everybody to check it out at Doorhomes.com. Alex Doubet, thank you so much.
Thanks to you. Have a great one.
Have a great day, I should say. And thanks to you for letting me be a part of your morning once again on Houston's Morning News. I'll be back tomorrow. Michael Berry is next. Have a great day.
A Texas-based startup. They want to disrupt the way real estate is bought and sold. It charges a flat fee of $5,000 to buy or sell a house, regardless of the asking price.
80% of people, roughly, only talk to one agent when they're looking to buy or sell a home. Essentially zero diligence, and they're selling or buying the biggest asset in their entire life.
Alex Doubet, he's 29 years old, the CEO of DoorHomes.com, and in a year and a half, his company's done $100 million in sales, he says.
Agents really aren't incentivized to sell your home for more or negotiate better for you on the buy side because of the traditional commission structure.
Flat fee system collects the 3% commission, but anything over $5,000 refunded to the client. Our news time now, 5:07.
A local startup company is aiming to shake up the housing market to help home buyers and sellers deal with the rising cost of real estate. Alex Doubet is the CEO of Doorhomes.com. He says he started his business after watching his mom pay $53,000 just to sell her house.
She didn't get a thank you note or a bottle of wine or anything. And I looked at that experience and I just thought it was crazy that you could pay so much money in the day and age of the internet when things are getting less expensive, not more expensive.
The concept of Door Homes is charging buyers and sellers a flat $5,000 fee rather than a 6% realtors get at closing. He says the savings starts to show on any home worth more than $168,000.
A local startup company says they're aiming to disrupt the real estate market the same way Netflix disrupted the movie industry.
Alex Doubet is the CEO of Door.com. Their model is flat fee real estate, charging $5,000 flat to help you buy or sell a home rather than the 6% a realtor would collect. And Doubet says the savings show even at homes priced at $200,000, which would save you about $1,000.
When did $1,000 become not a lot of money? Because some people approach this from that standpoint. They say, well, it's just $1,000. If I put $1,000 in cash in front of you, that'd be a pretty darn good day, I think.
He says the company started a year and a half ago and has already eclipsed $100 million in sales. Scott Sidway, WBAP News.